Hello students, in previous video I have explained up to fourth question, not fourth question, up to nine we have completed. Now you can write exercise 1, that is question number 10. Exercise 1, question number 10. Determine whether each of the following relations are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. First part, R is equal to AB, A comma B belongs to N, A is less than B. So in this there are two questions are there. First question is R is equal to AB, where A comma B belongs to natural numbers and A less than B. Condition is given, A less than B is given. Now first we have to see whether it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Reflexive. First one, reflexive. For reflexive condition is if A comma B belongs to R, A comma B belongs to R, then we have to show that A comma A belongs to R, A comma A belongs to R. Then now you can say that there is a reflexive relation. If A comma B belongs to R, then we have to show that A comma A is belongs to R, that is called the reflexive relation. Clear? Now suppose here AB. So these are the natural numbers. Here we are the natural numbers. And we are the natural numbers. And at first if A comma B belongs to R, so we have taken any one value, that is A comma B belongs to R. If A comma B belongs to R, then condition what is given? A less than B. Condition is given A less than B. Condition of the relation is given A comma B belongs to R, then we can write A less than B. Clear? But हम show करना है A comma A belongs to R, A comma A belongs to R. If A comma A belongs to R, if A comma A belongs to R, then we have to write A is less than A. A is less than B. Condition of the relation is given A comma B belongs to R, then we can write A less than B. Now reflexive relation के लिए हम शो करना पड़ेगा A comma A belongs to R. A comma A belongs to R हो तो then हम क्या शो करना है A less than A, which is impossible. Clear? Which is impossible. Therefore we can write here A less than A ऐसे नहीं होगा. ठीक है? A less than A नहीं होगा. A less than B हो सकता है for different values. But here same value cannot be lesser than itself. That's why. So A is can not equal not less than A. Therefore we can write here on this. Therefore A comma A not belongs to R. Clear? हमने लिया था suppose हमने लिया था if A comma belongs to R, क्या वहाँ से A is less than A, which is impossible, which is not possible. We got here A less than A, so that means that which is not possible. So not possible. Okay? A condition satisfied also. If I am taking, if I want to show that A comma A belongs to R means here after applying relational condition, A क्या वहाँ से satisfy वहाँ से, लेकिन ये satisfy नहीं हो रहा है. That means it is not possible. Not possible in the sense it is not a reflexive relation. It is not a reflexive relation. Next, second, symmetric relation. Second, symmetric relation. Symmetric relation. Okay. We are doing verify the three. First one is the reflexive, and second one is the symmetric, and third one is the symmetric, and third one is the transitive. First we have seen that is not a reflexive, and second one symmetric. For condition like that, symmetric condition. If A comma B belongs to R, if A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A also belongs to R. Yet A condition possible go to then there is symmetric relation. Take A condition so there now. Suppose here I am here. If A comma B belongs to R, A comma B belongs to R, condition what is given? Condition is given then A less than B. Given A less ना उनका एक आगे दे रखा था, ये शो करना पड़ेगा b comma a belongs to r, b comma a belongs to r, b comma a belongs to r, b comma a belongs to r means then you can write b is less than a, b is less than a. Suppose if I have taken suppose a b, natural numbers means a is less than b, means suppose I am taking 1 comma 2, so what I am taking 1 comma 2, ठीक है, 1 comma 2 means 1 is less than 2, 1 is less than 2. Now ba means now we can write 2 comma 1, this is 2 comma 1. Now what I can write b less than 1, b less than 1 means 2 less than 1, 2 less than 1 means it is not possible. पहले तो कंडीशंस दिया हम ऐसे सैटिस्फाई करने के लिए, पहले कंडीशन सैटिस्फाई करने के लिए हम 1 2 लिया था, ठीक है, ये भी दिया था, ओके, ये भी बिलोंग्स टू r, कंडीशन सैटिस्फाई होना है, ऐसे होगा एक ऑर्डर पे लेगा, ठीक. अभी हमने क्या किया 1 comma 2 belongs to r also, so automatically 2 comma 1 also belongs to r also, 2 comma 1 also belongs to r में से एक कंडीशन है 2 is less than 1, ऐसा नहीं हो, ठीक है, 1 is less than 2 but here 2 cannot be less than 1, so that's why ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. क्लियर, एक कंडीशन पॉसिबल नहीं है तो दैट मींस इट इज नॉट ए सिमेट्रिक ऑल्सो, इट इज नॉट ए सिमेट्रिक. क्लियर, नेक्स्ट वी कैन राइट फ्रेंड्स. A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, then अब शो करना पड़ेगा A comma C belongs to R, A comma B belongs to R, A comma C belongs to R. Clear? Now you can take the counter example of सीधा भी आप एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं, सीधा भी आप एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं. Suppose you take here 2 water pairs, here I am taking that 2 3 and second one हम लेना पड़ेगा 3 4, ठीक है, ऐसे ये A B and B C, फिर आपसे हम देखेंगे A B and B C हम देखेंगे. ठीक, now A B belongs to R, if A B belongs to R, A B belongs to R means 2 3 belongs to R, 2 3 belongs to R means then you can write, otherwise you can write then you can write for example A comma B belongs to R, A comma B belongs to R means then you can write A less than B. Next, B comma C belongs to R, then you can write B less than C, B less than C. So from this both conditions of this कर देखना ये सबसे छोटा है, सबसे छोटा. तो एक वन में suppose it is like this. So मान लो suppose A1 A2 1 is less than, another will be होता है 2 and C से छोटा है, C से छोटा means it can be 3 4 5, you can take suppose you take the 3, you can take the 3. Clear? अब ये दोनों conditions of एक और condition लिख सकता है, A is less than B and B is less than C होता है. अब A भी C से छोटा होगा, इसी दोनों को यूज करके आप लिख सकते हैं एक और कंडीशन, that is A less than C. Yeah, अब A less than C means now you can see here A less than C, A less than C means here that means that A comma C belongs to R, A comma C belongs to R. That all I have to show that. Got my point? A B belongs to R तो okay रखना पड़ेगा A less than B and B C belongs to R means B less than C. अब here A belongs to C, A comma C belongs to R means क्या लिखना पड़ेगा A less than C, A less than C आगे को मिल चुके हैं, A less than C हमको मिल चुके हैं, in the sense है conditional satisfied. Conditional satisfied means is a transitive. Clear? It is not a reflexive and it is not symmetric, but it is a transitive. Similarly, we can complete the second question, 10th one more question is the second question can complete and the second. Question number 11 and 12 are similar questions. One question I am giving here. Question number 11 I am giving here. R is equal to, relation is given, R is equal to T1 comma T2, T1 comma T2, and a given condition is T1 is congruous to T2, T1 is congruent to T2. Then show that R is an equivalence relation. R is an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation के लिए अब देखेंगे equivalence relation के लिए हम सबको करना पड़ेगा तीनों. It should be reflexive and it should be symmetric and it should be transitive. तो हम देखेंगे कैसे reflexive. Yeah. Now, what is the condition if A comma B belongs to R? Then आपको करना पड़ेगा A comma A belongs to R. Then you can say that it is a reflexive. Now here T1 comma T2 is given. These are triangles. T1 comma T2. T1 comma T2 belongs to R. Then condition there is T1 is congruent to T2. T1 is congruent to T2. Okay. But अब क्या शो करना पड़ेगा? A comma A belongs to R. Suppose you take it. That is a T1 comma T1. That means that will later. First element को repeat करें. T1 comma T belongs to R. Then you can write T1 is congruent to T1. A condition to valid. A condition to valid. So that means so every triangle itself is a congruence. Every triangle itself is a congruence. That's why T1 comma T2 belongs to R. Can write it reverse also again. Means just we are verifying that is the condition is satisfied or not. This condition is satisfied or not. So a condition already दे चुका. हमने a condition apply कर रहे हैं. A condition apply किया. Apply करने के बाद हमको क्या आता है? T1 congruent to T1. That means that both are the same triangles. एक triangle itself triangle means congruent. So that means it is a reflexive. ठीक है. Already आपको पता है. Means you can take any triangle. That the triangle itself is a congruent. ठीक. That's why it is a reflexive. And second is symmetric. The symmetric means if A comma B belongs to R, then हम show करना पड़ेगा B comma A belongs to R show करना पड़ेगा. ठीक. हम इधर ले रहे T1 comma T2 belongs to R. Then condition रहेगा that T1 is congruent to T2. Clear? ये बोल रहे T1 is congruent to T2. That means पहले triangle दूसरा triangle के congruent है. अब reverse means second triangle T2 is congruent to the T1. Right? So there will be any problem. So suppose triangle A is congruent to triangle B itself, then we can write triangle A is suppose triangle T1 is congruent to triangle T2 itself. We can write T2 is congruent to T1 also. So now I write that T2 is congruent to T2. Now here we can see T1 congruent to T1 congruent to T2. अपने क्या लिखा T1 comma T2 belongs to R. हमने क्या लिखा पहला क्या लिखा T2 लिखा. T1 congruent to T2 means then you can write T2 comma T1 is belongs to R. That will also again A comma B belongs to R. Then A comma B belongs to R. Then also that B comma B belongs to R. That will equal. So therefore it is a you can write symmetry. Next आगे और transitive. So for the transitive so for the transitive. What is if A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, then आपको करना पड़ेगा A comma C belongs to R. ठीक. हमें select T1 comma T2 belong and T2 comma T3 belongs to R. ठीक. Now T1 comma T2 belongs to R. This both belongs to R means here obviously belongs to R. Then you can write T1 is congruent to T2. Then T2 comma T3 is belongs to R means then you can write T2 is congruent to T3. Okay? Yes guys. So A is equal to B and B is equal to. Then what do you get? A equal. So you have some means properties of the congruency. If here T1 is congruent to T2, then T2 is congruent to T3 itself. Then you get T1 is congruent to T3 also. So with both conditions, obviously T1 is congruent to T3. Now T1 is congruent to T3 means पहले से congruence condition That one AB, this is AB, this is BC. AB and BC belongs to R. Then I'm going to show here the AC. AC means that T1, T3 belongs to R. Therefore, it is a symmetric test tube and reflection. Therefore, it is an equivalence relation. That only I want to show that. So similarly, we can show that question number 12 is a equivalence relation. Therefore, we can write it as a equivalence relation. Therefore, it is an equivalence relation. Next question. Question number 12 you can complete. Now I am doing the question number 13th and 14th are the similar questions. Question number 14th I am doing. Question number 13th and 14th are the similar questions. Question number 14th I am doing. Clear? Question number 14 is given as set is given. Set A is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the relation is given R is equal to A comma B and A minus B. A minus, question number 14, mod A minus B. Mod A minus B. Mod A minus B is divisible by 2. Is divisible by 2. Is divisible by 2. Yeah, this is the relationship. For this, we have to show that it is an equivalence relation. Find all elements related to element R. Related to R also, you have to find out all the elements. Okay, first we have to show that it is an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. Reflexive relation. Reflexive relation already हमको पता है A comma B belongs if A comma B belongs to R, then आप शो करना पड़ेगा A comma A belongs to R शो करना पड़ेगा. ठीक. अब already देखते हैं A comma B belongs to R, then it is given A minus mod A minus B is divisible by 2. It is given divisible by 2. ठीक. Now हम शो करना पड़ेगा A comma A also divisible by 2. Now if A comma A belongs to R, then what I get? Mod A minus A. Mod A minus A means 0. 0 means it is divisible by 2. That means it is satisfied condition. A reflection means here अब ये condition apply करने के बाद given condition value होना है. Relational condition क्या है? Relational के condition देने का mod A minus B is divisible by 2. ठीक. The reflection relation apply करने के बाद A comma A apply करने के बाद आंसर क्या आया था 0 आया था. अब 0 2 से डिवाइड होगा, it is divisible, so therefore it is a reflexive. We can add 0 is divisible by 2. Divisible by 2. Divisible by 2 means it is a reflexive. Therefore it is a reflexive. Reflexive. Next symmetric. I am writing as symmetric. Let's go over. Then symmetric. Symmetric. इसमें क्या शो करना है? If A comma B belongs to R, then हम शो करना पड़ेगा B comma A belongs to R. Now A comma B belongs to R. Condition is given mod A minus B is divisible by 2. Mod A minus B is divisible. Where mod symbol is there? Suppose if I am writing here, suppose I have 2 minus 3, mod 2 minus 3, minus of 1, mod of minus 1, plus 1. Okay, now after applying the mod 1. Suppose if I have 3 minus 2, that is mod 1 is equal to 1. That means that you can write A minus B, otherwise B minus A, answer तो same आएगा. In the case of the mod, so mod के अंदर अब दो वैल्यूज को सेम वैल्यूज को माइनस कर रहे हैं, रिजल्ट तो A आएगा. Already it is given here mod A minus B is divisible by 2. Therefore you can write mod B minus A also. Mod A minus B also divisible by 2. Clear? The condition तो हमको already there है. A minus mod of A minus B is divisible by 2. If mod of A minus B is divisible by 2 means that mod B minus A also will be divisible by 2. That's the given explanation. Clear? So it is divisible by 2 means that then what they can comma a belongs to R. B comma a belongs to R. हमने लिया a comma b belongs to R. हम प्रूव किया था b comma a belongs to R. Therefore it is a symmetric. It is a symmetric completed. Next, transitive. Transitive के लिए if a comma b and b comma c belongs to R, then आपको करना पड़ेगा a comma c belongs to R. Okay, first a comma b belongs to R. That means we can write a minus mod a minus b is divisible by 2. Or b comma c belongs to R, then we can write mod b minus c is divisible by 2. ठीक, इधर हम दे रहे हैं if this both belongs to this side. Okay, already they have it. Now हम क्या शो करना पड़ेगा? It is a transitive. इसमें से possible counter example है. possible counter example भी ले सकते हैं. नहीं तो सीधा भी आप simplify कर सकते हैं. सीधा भी आप simplify कर सकते हैं. Now say from this here AB is it should be divisible by 2. Here I am taking one is the 5. ठीक है, second one is the 7. 5 7. So 5 minus 7 how much? Minus 2. Mod minus 2 means plus 2 will be divisible by 2. Condition satisfied. And again this is same I am taking. Now next I am taking 9. I am taking 9. Now 9 5 minus 9 how much? Minus 2. Mod is there is plus 2. Plus 2 also divisible by 2. Okay. Now this is AB. 5 comma 7 belongs to R. Answer is divisible by 2. And 7 comma 9 belongs to R. Answer is divisible by 2. Clear? Now AC. AC means that AC you can take 5 AC and A is 5 and C is 9. Okay. Now belongs not from this we can write. If you apply the this value mod A minus C, mod A minus C if you apply it, so that it will be coming. So 4 will become 4 will be divisible by 2. 4 will be divisible by 2. Therefore we can write this transitive. It is a transitive. Clear? ठीक है, ये भी हम ले रहे हैं 5 B से हम लोग 7 है. अब AC आता है, AC belongs to R. भाई AC belongs to R means ये कंडीशन अप्लाई करें तो 5 minus 9 that is mod 4 means 4 is divisible by 2. ठीक, that is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Therefore we can say that it is an equivalence relation. But they are asking to find out all the elements related to 6. All the elements related to elements related to 6. Now see, related to 6. Suppose we can take let small a belongs to given set such that a comma 6 belongs to R. A comma 6 belongs to R. A comma 6 belongs to R. That means if I am using the a comma 6 belongs to R. Now we can say a comma 6 belongs to R. So we can mod a minus 6 should be divisible by 2. ठीक है, a minus 6 mod a minus 6 should be divisible by 2. Now we can put the 1 by 1 on value. If I give the a equal to 5, 5 minus 6 minus 1 it is not divisible by 2. If I will give the 6 minus 6 0. Clear? 0 means it can be it is divisible by 2. That means 6 is one answer. Next, you can give the 7. If you give the 7 minus 6 1 not divisible by 2. And if you give the 8, that is 8 minus 6 2 is divisible by 2. 6 from 8. And if you give the 9 minus 6 3 it is not divisible. So answer is 6 from 8. 6 from 8. We can think ahead. Okay? हमको क्या चाहिए? All the elements related to 6. All the elements related to 6 हमको चाहिए. So that means ऑर्डर टेबल में लिखना पड़ेगा. C के लिए हमने क्या किया था? एक एलिमेंट such that a comma 6 belongs to R. ठीक है, ये एलिमेंट किसमें होना चाहिए, सेट में होना चाहिए, ठीक है, सेट में होना चाहिए, एंड ये ऑर्डर पे कहां होना चाहिए, रिलेशन में होना चाहिए, रिलेशन में होना चाहिए। उसके बाद कंडीशन अप्लाई करना है, कंडीशन अप्लाई करेगा तो ये आंसर किससे डिवाइड होना चाहिए, 2 से। हमको कैसे पता चलेगा, हम वैल्यूज पुट करके देखेंगे, a belongs to a है, सो सेट a में पहले एलिमेंट 5 को रिप्लेस करके देखेंगे, whether it is divisible or not divided over 6 पुट करेंगे, 6 में 6 0, ठीक है, आंसर। So answer is 6, 8 is the answer. That is question number 14. Then we can complete question number 15 and 16. Question number 15 and 16, these are the one word answers, and answer is given back side, that you can see, and it is not a problem. Question number 15 and 16. Similarly you can complete 17, 18, 17 and 18 also you can complete. And then question number 19. So we will begin the question number 19. Take a look at the question number 19. Show that relation R is defined. R is defined. A comma B, R, C comma D. Okay. अब देखिए ना R is defined. Suppose A comma B belongs to R. A comma B belongs to R को ऐसे भी लिख A comma B belongs to R means A, R, then B. Clear? A, now like A B is there. And like B, C is there. You can see here what I have here. Here only one order they have taken here. So that means that A comma B belongs to R. A comma B belongs to R means that A relation B is there. Okay. Then how we have relation is defined AB or CD. Conjunction of this relation is A plus B is equal to B plus C. On A cross A, where set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on 10. Set A is given. Then show that is an equivalent relation, and hence write the equivalence clause for the 3, 4. Now first reference equivalence के लिए हम show बनाएंगे reference. Let's see. Here, if A comma B belongs to R, then you are right here. A comma A belongs to R. Okay, that's the example. But here, A comma B relation C comma D. That means here ये ऐसे दिया और ऐसे दिया. A comma B belongs to R. A comma B belongs to R as A comma B and C comma D belongs to R. A. इनका मीनिंग है. अब A की रिलेशन C D मीन्स है. अब पहले ऐसा दे रहा था. Only one order pair में 2 elements. तब देखा ना ये पूरा order pair को एक element देते हैं. So this is one element and this is one element. Like this is one. पहले मैं बताया था. A comma B belongs to R over. Then आप ऐसे represent कर सकते हैं A relation B, A relation B. लेकिन तो क्या लिखा है? A B relation C D, A B relation C D. ये A B A relation B में से नाम का order pair का अंदर लेता था A comma B. That means A relation C D में से अपने क्या पड़ेगा A B comma C D, A B comma C D belongs to R. Then a condition क्या है? तो condition is given A plus B is equal to ठीक. अब पहले हमने कौन सा है ए बी को रिपीट करना है. ए बी में से आप ऐसे लगे ए कॉमा बी अगेन ए कॉमा बी बिलोंग्स टू आर. ओके, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज है. एलिमेंट की जगह पे कहते हैं ऑर्डर पेयर देखो सॉल्व करते हैं फ्रेंड्स. ओके, जस्ट लाइक दिस ए बी और बी that means A comma B belongs to R. Then हम क्या show करना पड़ेगा A comma A. So A is what AB and again A को repeat करना पड़ेगा AB आएगा ठीक है A comma A belongs to R. Then you can add. So देखिए A plus A first element from first order पे and second element from the second order पे को add करना है. तो देखिए first element is A and the second element is B. A plus B is equal to and B plus C. B plus C means A second element of the first order pair and इसमें से first element of the second order pair. A plus B and B plus C दोनों ऐड करें same आंसर आएगा ना? दोनों ऐड करें A plus B and B plus A is therefore it is a reflexive. It is a reflexive. क्लियर कंडीशन साइंस का है वही सर A और B से पॉसिबल दो वैल्यूज निकाल लेना LHS is equal to RHS आएगा इसी वजह से we can say that it is a reflexive. क्लियर नेक्स्ट हम शो करना पड़ेगा सिमेट्री. सिमेट्री का क्या शो करना है if A comma B belongs to R then B comma A belongs to R. ठीक नेक्स्ट क्या है हम देख लेना here A comma B C comma D belongs to R there. R की कंडीशन क्या है A plus A first element of the first order pair and second element of second order pair A plus B is equal to B plus C. ठीक अब हम क्या शो करना पड़ेगा B comma A belongs to R B comma A belongs to R B comma A belongs to R में से अब देखिए ना पहले B में देखना B में से रिप्लेस करके CD is there CD and AB is there. इसको सपोज हम मान लें belongs to R means condition is first element C and second element is B. C plus B is equal to again the second element and first B plus C. ये आ रहा है ना देखिए A plus B is equal to B plus C. इधर B क्या आ रहा है A plus B is equal to B plus C. That means condition is satisfied. Symmetry की जैसे symmetry also satisfied. Next आखिरी वाला देखेंगे transitive. Transitive के तीन एलिमेंट लेना पड़ेगा F A comma B and B comma C belongs to R